Hi and welcome to my Do It Again macro tutorial on buying tags for Tagvillage. If you go to my info box, there should be a link there to the software we need, Do It Again. It's totally free software, so you don't have to pay, and it doesn't have trials or anything like that. Download it, install it, and get it onto your desktop, like we have here. I'm going to show you how to buy a 10-cent tag, so a tag that hasn't been bought before. When you do macro recordings to bump these tags up, you need to make two different recordings, one for 10-cent tags and one for 13-cent tags and up. The reason for this is the button is slightly in a different place when you click buy it now between the two types of tags, the 10 cents and the ones 13 over. It's quite a good thing actually, because you can use a 10-cent macro recording just to go through a list and just buy only 10-cent tags. So it won't buy anything else, won't buy a dollar, $10, $20 tag. It'll just buy 10-cent tags for you. So it's really handy. The other macro to bump tags, you need to make sure that you get these fresh out of your lists, because if anyone's grabbed it and bumped it up, it does not know the difference between, say, a 22-cent bump and a $22 bump. Okay, so you need to understand that it won't know the difference. It's just doing the procedures over and over and over. Okay, right, we're going to get into this now. I'll show you how to set up a recording for a 10-cent macro. After that, I'll play the recording 3 times on a list, and the last one in the list is already a pre-owned word. I put it in there just so you can see that it won't buy that tag. Alright then, so we'll get into this. I'm going to use shortcut keys, but I'll try to explain as I go. Also, I'm going to be quite prompt, because the recording needs to be quite prompt. Certain times you might have to wait for like the browser and that. You don't want to rush these steps, because the macro recording won't record properly. Well, it won't replay properly after you've done it. So you need to make sure you've got these steps in there, and you've given enough time for the browsers to open, etc. So first off, we've got a browser here, opened up to Tagvillage, signed into the account you want to buy the tags on, which I've got here. I've got a starting tag, or tag that I know hasn't been bought yet, and it's 10 cents. I'm using Notepad, but you could use Excel. I prefer Notepad myself, purely because the resources Excel uses, and it tends to slow down the macro playing, I think. So I prefer Notepad myself. Okay, so right, we're going to get into the recording steps now. The first step we need to do is create new task, so we'll click on that. We click create new task, go up to our notepad, we highlight and we copy, then we click delete twice. We go to our browser, we click get tags here. Browser loads, then we click in it and we paste in, then we click enter. As you see, it's a brand new tag. I always try to click near the bottom, buy it now, and then click confirm, and then you click scroll lock to stop the recording. And this is when you put in the title of whatever you want to call it. This particular thing, I'm going to call it 10-cent tag. Save it, and as you see there, it's in our list, 10-cent tag. Now what we want to do now is we want to run through the list. I've got 3 tags in a list to run through just to show you how it replays. We need to set the options though, so we go up to options. Make sure you've got the right one highlighted when you do this. Options. I normally turn this off, so we'll turn that off. As you see, it's off. Now we go here to set the amount of times we want this macro to replay, and as we have 3 tags, we want to make it 3 times, so we put 3, click OK. Now I'll bring up my list. As you see here, I've got 3 tags in a list. All we really need to do now, I'll just bring up this window here first, is basically double click here and it'll run through that list. So I'll do that now. It should buy the first two words, but the third word should be pre-owned, so it shouldn't buy it. So we'll do that now. As you see there, the macro's going through. As you see there, it's highlighting it, copying it, that's deleting it. So it brings up the next tag in the list to the top. Goes to get tags here to bring up the search box. Pastes in the copied tag. Enter to search for it. Brings up the buy it now button. Clicks the buy it now button. Clicks the confirm button. And we brought that tag, and it moves on to the next one. And as you see, if you're watching it there, copied and deleted the row, get tags, paste into the search box, click enter, click buy it now, confirm, on to the next one, copy, delete the row, click get tags here, click in the tag search box, paste it in, click enter. Now this tag should be pre-owned, and it is. So as you see, you watch this, the button, see the button, buy it now button is in a different place, so it won't buy that tag. And as you see there, if you look over here to do it again, you can see it says it successfully finished the task of 3 repetitions. So it did our 3 tags out of our list and completed it. So basically, if you have 100 tags in this list, you put the replay option to 100 and it'll go through all those tags for you. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the whole setup. How you do it, how you replay it. You just do this again, but you make sure you pick a tag that you own out of your list, or preferably off your referrals, because you probably can't buy your own tag. And yeah, do a recording that way and call it tag bump or bumping a tag or something like that. And when you run that macro, it will buy all your pre-owned tags up one more step, and that's very, very handy tool. So hopefully this has helped you. Hopefully the video is clear and my sound's worked out this time, and happy tag trading.